Alright guys, how's it going? It is Tuesday, the 14th of January 2020, and you're watching KopTalk.tv. Alright, how's it going kids? You alright, yeah? Hey, I'm going live tonight on here, on YouTube, on KopTalk.tv. If you want to join me, about 7 o'clock UK time if you see this. If you miss it, don't worry, I'll be live tomorrow night at 7 o'clock UK time, hopefully, alright? So, yeah, if you want to participate, come along, we'll have an answer. We talk about Liverpool Football Club, we talk about football in general, we talk about everything, aliens and a lot, honestly, it's alright. I've just recorded an episode of the KopTalk podcast, okay? I did one yesterday too, and I've done one today. If you want to listen to it, go to www.koptalkpodcast.com. All the blurb is on there about my 2 podcasts that I do. It's free, don't have a fucking nosebleed. Optionally, if you want to support me, you can subscribe and get the extra podcasts, you know what I mean, each month. The secret ones, the ones that are hidden away. You know what I mean? And I give you a shout out on everyone. And I ain't got no gel in my hair, guys, so you're going to have to, I've just had a bath. Alright, so if I tilt my head that way. I don't think it's really going to matter, is it? So yeah, the KopTalk podcast has been updated today as well, and it'll be updated tomorrow. I'm getting right into my videos and podcasts this year, okay? I'd love you to support me on that. The thing is, when you watch this video, that episode, the podcast episode, will not be live yet, alright? So you might have to wait a little bit for it to syndicate, alright? I haven't even uploaded it yet, basically. So make sure you just stand by. It'll syndicate this evening. You'll see me post all the stuff on social media, alright? And if you go to KopTalkPodcast.com, it tells you all the different platforms it's on. Alright, guys? I want you to email me, podcast@KopTalk.com as well. Yes? Did I say that? Did I read the email address as the URL? Did I do it the wrong way around? www.KopTalkPodcast.com. It gives you all the info. The email address is podcast@KopTalk. Yeah, you know the fucking drill by now. And I did a video for my members yesterday. And that is here. It's on this YouTube channel. Can't you see it? That's because you're not a fucking member. Now you need to support me. Click on join underneath, guys. Come on. Let's make a success of this year. Keep me motivated. And yes. Right. So we've been talking about Jack Grealish quite a bit. All right. We've been talking about him. I really want your opinions on him. I did a video about him maybe yesterday. And yeah, nobody's really like saying, yeah, go out and sign him, basically. So we had Andy Gray come out and he said he would walk into Liverpool's team. He'd be the best midfielder at the club. We had Danny Murphy say something similar. He should be at a Champions League team and Liverpool would be ideal. But Liverpool basically do not think that. That's not what Liverpool are thinking. That has been. I'm not going to read it all to you and go through it. But it has basically been. It's come from well-placed sources within Anfield. Excuse me, they're letting it know that Grealish isn't an option. Why is my camera freezing? Grealish isn't an option, and he was offered to us. So I thought I was freezing again. Offered to us in 2000. I think it was 18 when Villa were having some financial problems. He was offered to Liverpool for £25 million and Liverpool turned it down. I think he's a better player than them personally, but some of the figures I've seen mentioned for him are absolutely ridiculous. But the reason I'm making this video is to say it ain't happening. All right, so that's what that's what Liverpool Football Club are letting people be known. That's what they're saying off the record internally. They want that to get not internally. They want that to be in the media that they're not interested. So it's up to you as to whether you believe that or not. And as many times that happens and Liverpool go on to sign them. So some people might say now, we're signing him then. But the general vibe is, well, we didn't want him then, we don't want him now. All right? It's up to you, whatever you choose to believe. But that's what the club is saying. So it's not speculation. That's what the club are saying. The other thing that was in the media today was about Shaqiri. So I'm sure you've seen that, I think it was AS Roma, wasn't it? Contradictory reports today that conflicting basically. So there's initially the most attention that's been given to Shaqiri today was that Roma had made an approach to Liverpool. I found him, look, I'm a bit happy. Look, I'm not happy. What I'm saying is I look a bit. Anyway, happy. Roma had made an approach to Liverpool and regarding a loan deal this month. To take him on loan until the end of the season. Liverpool had swiftly rejected them. All right, that Klopp had said, "No, you're having a laugh, right? I'm not letting anyone go. I want as many people in my squad as possible." It ain't happening. Then there was additional reporting, but not on the same level, claiming that Liverpool had offered Shaqiri to Roma in the other direction. All right? So I'm not sure about that. I can't see him go. Would he even want to go himself? Would you leave Liverpool Football Club now in the current state they're in? Don't get me wrong, I reckon he'll go in the summer. All right? I really like the kid. He hasn't played. I hope he sees a bit more action, to be honest. But, with the signing of Minamino, that's going to make it even more difficult for him, you would imagine. I don't know. I honestly don't fucking know. But I can't see Klopp letting anyone go, because for obvious reasons, he wants to keep as many people at the club. Hang on, that was a poor one, that, guys. At the what's wrong with me? At the club, that's it. At the club, and I just don't think that Shaqiri would go anyway, even if he was given that opportunity. Would you be an absolute idiot? Wouldn't you to go? Yeah, do you know what? I think I'll go now. Nah, it's not happening. So those two things, it doesn't sound like it's happening. So at the beginning of the morning, the suggestion was, maybe Grealish in and Shaqiri out. But judging by the sound of it, it ain't now. There's an out going on. That's it. Will there be any transfer activity this month? Well, to believe not. We've obviously seen Minamino. That's gone through, as you know. I keep saying that if we were going to do any business this month, the only business I could see us doing, if something changed, and it does change, right, is, and I keep saying this because I'm trying to drill it into you, right, whether you watch my streams on here on an evening, whether you are on the VIP members website, whether you listen to the KopTalk podcast or whatever, I want you all to know that, in my opinion, if we were to do anything this month, it would be an unfashionable player from an unfashionable club. And what I mean by that is someone like Andy Robertson, when we signed him, like, oh, is that it? Andy fucking Robertson? Because how many people, come on, be honest, how many people were like, so what I mean by that is unfashionable by like, oh, right, we're not going to go, fucking hell, I can't believe Liverpool have signed him, from Real Madrid as well. No. Unfashionable. Andy Robertson, Hull City. The Liverpool Football Club are chasing. Well, I wouldn't use the word chasing. That's probably wrong. And I like to be very, very specific with my words. All right. I wouldn't say chasing. I would say interested, considering, mooted interest in a handful of players at various clubs like Norwich City, like Leeds United. Them sort of clubs, and just them sort of players that you think Klopp could bring in to, as cover to make a better player, specifically for Andy Robertson's position, ironically. All right? So, yes, we'll see. I think we'll go for a centre-back, for example. I think we will go for a centre-back in the summer because I expect Lovren to leave. I think we might go for another option up top, but, right, we're not seeing mega options linked with us at the moment. None of this like Liverpool will break the bank to get, which to me suggests they're not flapping too much about the Mane and Salah situation, which I've been going on for a few months now, and I said look out around December, January, you might see something, especially about Mane. What did we see? We saw speculation about Mane. The first time that came out, I said to you, don't like it, guys, it sounds like bullshit, that. The second time it came out, when there were suggestions that Zidane had been sniffing a little bit with the agent and that, I thought, little bit concerned, but right now I'm not asked, alright, I'm not bothered at all. And at the end of the day, if any of them don't want to play for Liverpool Football Club, they can go and f*** themselves, can't they? Do you know what I'm saying, guys? Alright, so that's what I wanted to touch with you. So if you like my videos, if you want to support my channel, you can support my channel by giving it a thumbs up or and a comment. I love your comments. Or you can click on join below the video and get involved, get a fancy little name. Your name's a different colour, you get football and all that, and you can go and access all the secret stuff. And when we have a chat, you look mega important. Do you know what I'm saying, guys? Do you know what I'm saying? And you're supporting me. Do you know what I mean? Yeah? Alright. But the majority of my content is available to everyone. Don't forget the KopTalk podcast, www.koptalkpodcast.com. And I will be back here tomorrow with you, unless something goes terribly fucking wrong. And there will be a KopTalk podcast episode tomorrow. And I will be recording a Dunk Knows Best podcast tomorrow. I did one yesterday. It was too long. It was 55 minutes, but it was very, very good. I've got to tell you, and there's a great email at the end of that. Dunk Knows Best podcast, guys. Seriously, if you go to KopTalkPodcast.com, you'll find it. It's the same place where the KopTalk one is. All right, that's it. Make sure you listen. Make sure you give this a thumbs up. Make sure you join the channel. Do you know what I'm saying, guys? Get the lower tier if you want. Get the middle tier if you want to be on the VIP members website. Or if you're all fancy and posh and you want to be a fucking daddy, get the top tier. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, I love you. I'll leave you. And one more thing. My granddad died on the 14th of January 1986. Shout out to him today. Do you know what I mean? He was from Glasgow, the best man I've ever known in my life. If I was a fraction of that man, for how he was for his family and everything, it would make me amazing. And my granddad was a good man from the Gorbals in Glasgow. And I was deeply, it was my first death that I experienced as a child. I'm deeply missing him still to this day. Long time ago. But I just want to give him a shout out to my granddad. Alright, I love you, granddad. Neil, love you, man. I know you're not watching my videos, but there's some sort of like, I don't know, you take some sort of pleasure from just saying it sometimes. Alright, guys. Love you loads. Drop me a comment and we'll speak soon. And don't forget, I'll be live in a couple of hours if you see this video in time. If not, I'll be live tomorrow night. Alright.